Ever wondered why gaming is so addictive? Why do we spend hours battling digital dragons or building virtual empires? Is it just fun, or is there something deeper? Gaming is a global phenomenon, a cultural juggernaut. From esports arenas to late-night sessions, games have a powerful hold on us. We're diving into the psychological rabbit hole to understand what makes gaming so engaging. Alright, let's be real for a second. How many times have you lost track of time while gaming? You sit down thinking, just one more level, and suddenly, the sun's coming up. It's happened to the best of us, right? But why does that happen? Games, my friends, are masters of engagement and immersion. They suck us in and don't let go. Kind of like that one friend who hogs the controller during a Mario Kart marathon. But unlike your controller hogging buddy, games achieve this through clever design and psychological wizardry. Think about it. Games use interactive storytelling, creating narratives where our choices actually matter. We're not just passive viewers, we're active participants in these unfolding stories, making decisions that shape the outcome. It's like choosing your own adventure, but way more intense. And then there are the virtual worlds, those beautifully rendered digital landscapes that feel real enough to touch. From sprawling fantasy kingdoms to gritty cyberpunk cities, these worlds offer a level of escapism that's hard to find anywhere else. You can be whoever you want, do whatever you want, all from the comfort of your own couch. But it's the role-playing aspect that really kicks things up a notch. Ever wanted to be a fearless warrior, a brilliant detective, or maybe even a psychotic supervillain? Games give us the chance to step into these roles, to embody different identities and explore the depths of our imaginations. It's like method acting, but without the awkward stares from your roommates. And the best part? There are no real-world consequences for your in-game actions. You can slay dragons, rob banks, or even start a virtual war with your best friend, all without facing any actual jail time. But it's not just about escapism, right? Games tap into something deeper within us, a primal urge for challenge and mastery. We crave the feeling of accomplishment, that rush of dopamine that comes with finally defeating a tough boss or solving a complex puzzle. And games know exactly how to scratch that itch. They present us with a constant stream of obstacles to overcome, each one designed to test our skills and push us to our limits. It's a delicate dance between frustration and reward, and when it works, it's pure magic. So next time you find yourself lost in a game, remember this: you're not just wasting time. You're engaging with a powerful form of entertainment that stimulates your mind, challenges your abilities, and allows you to explore the boundless realms of your imagination. Now go forth and game on, my friends. You know how much I love a good story, right? A story that grabs you by the feels and doesn't let go. Games, my friends, are becoming masters of storytelling, weaving narratives that rival the best books and movies out there. But here's the thing. Games don't just tell you a story, they make you part of the story. Think about some of the most iconic games out there. The Last of Us, Red Dead Redemption, The Witcher. These games aren't just about shooting things in the face, although there's plenty of that too. They're about complex characters, emotional journeys, and stories that stay with you long after the credits roll. But what makes interactive storytelling in games so damn engaging? It's the choices, my dudes. Every decision you make, every path you choose, shapes the narrative in a way that traditional media just can't replicate. It's like the butterfly effect, but with more explosions and maybe some zombies thrown in for good measure. And here's where things get really interesting. Games can make you feel for your choices in a way that other forms of entertainment don't. Remember that gut-wrenching decision you had to make in The Walking Dead? The one where no matter what you did, someone was going to get bitten? Yeah, those are the moments that stick with you. That's the power of interactive storytelling. It's not just about passively consuming a narrative. It's about actively shaping it, for better or worse. It's about making choices that matter, even if those choices rip your heart out and stomp on it repeatedly. And let's not forget about the characters. Gone are the days of one-dimensional heroes and villains. Games are now populated with characters that are flawed, complex, and relatable as hell. We laugh with them, we cry with them, we even rage quit with them. Don't lie, we've all been there. So yeah, interactive storytelling in games is more than just a fancy buzzword. It's a powerful tool that can create truly unforgettable experiences. It's about immersing ourselves in stories that challenge our perspectives, make us question our morals, and leave us feeling a roller coaster of emotions. And honestly, Isn't that what we're all looking for in a good story? Let's talk about escapism for a hot second. We all need a break from reality sometimes, right? A chance to escape the daily grind and step into a world where anything is possible. And that's where virtual worlds come in, baby. Games aren't just about completing objectives anymore. They're about exploring vast, breathtaking digital landscapes that feel as real as the world outside our windows. Imagine soaring through the skies of Azeroth in World of Warcraft, or diving into the neon-drenched streets of Night City in Cyberpunk 2077. These virtual worlds are living, breathing ecosystems with their own unique cultures and histories. You can spend hours just exploring these worlds, uncovering hidden secrets. You're not limited to just observing these worlds. You can interact with them, shape them, even destroy them. Build your dream house, start a virtual farm, or wage war against your friends. Virtual worlds offer a sense of freedom and agency that's hard to find in the real world. Want to spend all day fishing in Red Dead Redemption 2? Go for it. Feel like building a giant, obscene statue in Minecraft? Knock yourself out. In these virtual realms, the only limits are your imagination. You can be whoever you want, do whatever you want, and create your own adventures. Virtual worlds offer us a taste of that fantasy, a chance to break free from reality. Ever put on a costume as a kid and pretend to be your favorite superhero? Or maybe you wrote elaborate stories about dragons and wizards, casting yourself as the main character. That, my friends, is the magic of role-playing. Games let us step into the shoes, or paws, claws, or tentacles of characters far different from ourselves. We can be the hero, the villain, the chosen one, or just some random dude trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Want to be a badass space marine blasting aliens? Grab your power armor and get to it. Feel like channeling your inner Gandalf and mastering the arcane arts. There's a spellbook with your name on it. Role-playing in games is about inhabiting that role, making decisions as that character, and experiencing the world through their eyes. It's about stepping outside your comfort zone and exploring different facets of your personality. Maybe you're shy in real life, but in a game, you can be the charismatic leader. Or maybe you're a stickler for rules, but in a game, you can embrace chaos. Role-playing can be incredibly liberating, allowing us to explore different paths and experiment with identities without real-world consequences. So the next time you boot up your favorite game, don't be afraid to really get into character. Embrace the role, make bold choices, and see where the journey takes you. You might be surprised at what you discover about yourself along the way. Let's be real, nobody plays games to lose, right? We're all about that sweet, sweet victory. That feeling of accomplishment when you finally overcome a challenge that's been kicking your ass for the past hour, or week, no judgment. Games are masters of this, dangling that carrot of achievement in front of us like a delicious, pixelated treat. They know that we humans are hardwired to crave challenges, to push ourselves to the limit, and emerge victorious on the other side. Think about it. From the earliest arcade games to the latest online shooters, games have always been about testing our skills, our reflexes, and our problem-solving abilities. And when we succeed, when we finally conquer that boss or beat that impossible level, our brains unleash a tidal wave of dopamine that makes us feel like we can take on the world. But it's not just about the big wins, right? Games are filled with smaller, more subtle challenges that keep us engaged and coming back for more. It could be something as simple as mastering a new combo in a fighting game, or finally finding that last hidden collectible in an open-world adventure. And let's not forget about the social aspect of challenge. Whether you're teaming up with friends to take down a raid boss or battling strangers online for bragging rights, there's something incredibly satisfying about proving your skills against other players. The challenge is part of the fun. It's what keeps us engaged, it's what makes us better players, and it's what makes those victories all the sweeter. You know that feeling when you finally master a skill in a game? Like, you've been grinding away, practicing your combos, learning enemy patterns, and then, bam! It all clicks. You're in the zone, pulling off moves you didn't even know were possible. It's exhilarating, right? That, my friends, is the power of skill development in gaming. Games aren't just mindless entertainment. They're complex systems that require strategy, timing, and hand-eye coordination. First-person shooters turn you into sharpshooters with reflexes faster than a caffeinated cheetah. Strategy games transform you into master tacticians, commanding armies and conquering empires. and rhythm games turn your fingers into instruments of musical destruction. But here's the thing about skill development in games. It's not just about becoming a digital god. It's about the journey, the process of learning, adapting, and improving over time. It's about that moment when you finally nail that tricky jump or land that perfect headshot. It's about seeing tangible progress, feeling yourself become more skilled, more confident. These skills often translate to other areas of our lives. Gaming can improve our problem-solving abilities, enhance our spatial reasoning, and boost our reaction times. So the next time someone tells you you're wasting your life playing video games, just tell them you're actually training to be a virtual reality surgeon. The skills we develop through gaming can have a real impact on our lives. They teach us perseverance, strategic thinking, and the importance of practice and dedication. So, keep on grinding, keep on learning, and keep on leveling up those skills, both in the game and in the real world. Ding! Congratulations! You've just earned a new achievement. Watched a YouTube video about video games. Don't act like you don't love that feeling. That little dopamine hit that comes with unlocking a new achievement or receiving a shiny new reward in a game. Games are like digital drug dealers, constantly feeding our brains with those sweet neurochemicals that keep us coming back for more. They've mastered the art of positive reinforcement, rewarding our every action, no matter how small. Think about it. Every time you level up, complete a quest, or find a hidden treasure chest, your brain is flooded with dopamine, that feel-good chemical that makes us crave more. It's a powerful feedback loop, and it's one of the main reasons why gaming can be so addictive. But it's not just about the chemical rewards, right? Games also offer us a sense of accomplishment, a tangible representation of our progress and skill. Those achievements, those badges of honor, are a testament to the time and effort we've invested in the game. And let's not forget about the social aspect. Unlocking a rare achievement or obtaining a coveted item gives us bragging rights, something to show off to our friends and rivals. It's a way of saying, look at me, I did the thing, I am a gaming god. Or at least a slightly above average player. Alright, let's get philosophical for a second. Life, my friends, is all about progress, about constantly striving to learn, grow, and become the best versions of ourselves. And you know what else is all about progression? You guessed it, video games. Games are masters of the progression loop, that addictive cycle of setting goals, working towards them, and reaping the rewards. They tap into our innate desire to achieve, to overcome obstacles, and to constantly push ourselves to new heights. Think about it. Every game, from the simplest mobile game to the most sprawling RPG, is built around a system of progression. You start at the bottom, a lowly noob with nothing but a rusty sword and a dream. But as you play, you gain experience, level up, unlock new abilities, and acquire better gear. It's a constant climb, a never-ending pursuit of becoming more powerful, more skilled, more everything. And the best part is, there's always something to strive for. A new weapon to acquire, a new skill to master, a new challenge to conquer. Games are like giant, interactive to-do lists, and our brains are hardwired to find satisfaction in ticking off those boxes. Each completed quest, each defeated boss, each unlocked achievement brings us one step closer to our goal, fueling our desire to keep playing and see what lies ahead. But here's the thing about progression in games. It needs to feel meaningful. Nobody wants to grind for hours on end just to make a meaningless number go up. The best progression systems are those that tie into the gameplay experience, offering tangible benefits and unlocking new content that keeps the game fresh and exciting. So, the next time you find yourself hopelessly addicted to a game, ask yourself, what is it about the progression system that keeps you coming back for more? Is it the thrill of unlocking new abilities? The satisfaction of watching your character grow stronger? Or maybe it's just the simple pleasure of ticking off those boxes and making that little progress bar fill up. So there you have it, folks. A deep dive into the psychological abyss of why we can't stop gaming. We've explored everything from the engaging narratives and immersive worlds to the addictive reward systems and the never-ending pursuit of progression. But now it's your turn to share. What are some of your favorite games and why? Let's continue the conversation in the comments below. Now go forth and game on, my friends.